Welcome to the final instalment of our groundbreaking three-part series. For the first time ever, we will travel to 3 different states over 3 consecutive episodes. And we will do it all in the right heartland of Australia, along the mighty Murray River.
It's time to see this land of wonder. It's time to go and see what's up down under. What's up down under.
G'day and welcome to the show. Now, on the last 2 episodes, James from Aussie Swag and myself with the Cub have travelled through 2 different states, Victoria and New South Wales. Now, today we've decided we're going to make it a hat trick. We're heading for South Australia and Renmark in particular. We're going to get in there and do some solid exploring around the area and see what we can find as we show you what's up down under. Picking up from where we left off last week, we find ourselves in the beautiful New South Wales town of Wentworth. And after a great stay at the Willow Bend Caravan Park, we are on the road again, this time en route for Renmark in South Australia. But before we head off down the road, I've got a very important public service announcement for all you city folk about to head off on your adventure. I'll give you the tip. If you're going to do some driving in the country, if you want credibility, you want respect out here, go and buy yourself a decent hat. It's got to be a fur felt hat. Don't try and save any money and buy one of these cheap wool hats or the pigskin washable, squashable. You'll get no runs on the board whatsoever. So for instance, if you were pulled over on the side of the road with your bonnet up, you'll see a car coming towards you. The thing he's looking for is to work out whether you are one of us or one of them. Now, one of them are the people with the cheap hats. If you're one of us, he'll slow down, he'll see the hat, he'll stop, and he'll say, "Go, mate, can I help you with something?" You go, "Yeah, mate, got a bit of trouble." Now, if he slows down and he sees that you've got the big flat brim cap on, you know the one they're wearing, as soon as he sees that hat, bang, foot down, flat to the floor, he'll go, "One of them, I'm not stopping, he deserves to be in the trouble he's in." Get yourself a hat, wear it with pride, get yourself out of trouble. That's my tip today. Right, got it? Well, on we go. After about a 2-hour drive, we crossed the border and arrived in style at the Renmark Riverfront Holiday Park. Well, will you check out the Renmark Riverfront Holiday Park? James and I have picked a winner again when it comes to accommodation. I can see town just over here, apparently just over 1 kilometre. Everything you could want here in the park. Swimming pool, you've got the water park for the kids, you've got a full-size tennis court, games room, theatre room, laundry, the list goes on. All types of cabin accommodation, powered sites, unpowered sites, and the whole lot of it right on the front of the Murray River. What more could you want on a holiday? Let's go and explore. About a half-hour drive out of Renmark, you'll find the Loveday 4x4 park. Now, they tell me it's a pretty unique park, but I don't know what it is that's different about it yet. Tony, who's the owner, is going to take us for a tour around the place and we'll find out how it all clicks. What do you reckon, mate? You want to leave the campers on and take them for a run?
Oh, I'd love to.
Let's do that. Loveday 4x4 Park was a bit of a surprise for me, I suppose. Tony and the team there at Loveday just made us feel welcome from the moment we got there.
I reckon I might come for a drive with you.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
Show us around, then we can have a poke about by ourselves.
Yeah, I might teach you a thing or two, I reckon.
I reckon you probably could, mate.
Yeah.
Hey, Tony, what's a good tip you could throw out there to the people that you see coming to the park? Sort of the most common thing that they could do to make their day easier as far as four-wheel driving, mate?
Don't run your road pressures to start with. Road pressures, you're going to get that rough, bumpy ride. Drop them down to the 25s, 28s is good. Gives you a bit smoother ride around this place.
A bit smoother ride, give you a little bit more bite and a bit more traction too, mate?
Yeah, it makes my day a bit easier.
Easier when I have to go out and fix up a few things on the tracks. They're not cut up as much.
One of the main things, so anywhere where you go four-wheel driving is
don't just presume. So don't presume that you can go there. Don't presume you're allowed to go there. Don't presume that your car will go anywhere. Actually make sure you know what you're doing.
Yeah, wise words, mate. I think every time I've presumed any of those things, the day's got real long because I've ended up stuck somewhere or in trouble for going somewhere I shouldn't have.
We're just heading into what we call the tour tracks here. So
have a crack at maybe the teaser.
Campers went really well through Loveday. There was a couple of holes in there. I think one was called the teaser, which is sort of, I think it means if you can make it through here, you can make it around the park. It was quite challenging from a technical point of view. There were some little holes in there that made everything articulate. So you sort of needed to throw a locker in to make your way through it. So there again, how I think he's laid the park out. There's places there that'll let you know whether, if you can make it through this, you can make it through the next section. If you can't make it through here, time to take the bypass track and go around. You know, it's really well done. After taking in some of the amazing sights that the Tracks of Love Day had to offer, Tony decided to set me up with a thrill of a different kind. Oh, righto, let's see how this goes then. Oh, that was a bit of all right, but I reckon things needed to settle down just a little bit. So Tony decided to take us down to the river and show us a different side of the park. So where are we now, mate?
So we're down on one of my river camp spots here on the River Murray. So beautiful camping areas here, nice and quiet. There's no one on the other side of the river, so you can come and set up and sit back, feed up, a few beers, throw a rod in.
So it's not all about four-wheel driving here.
No, the four-wheel driving is a small part of it, really. It's more getting out and camping on the river. And everybody loves camping, and that's what this place has got. The four-wheel driving is another thing you can do here.
Mate, I've enjoyed the trip here. We better head off because we've got a few more miles to cover today. But thanks very much for your time and showing us around. It's been brilliant.
No, great to have you.
Do not move a muscle because after the break, I have a crack at wakeboarding right here on the Murray.
What's up, down under?
This episode of What's Up Down Under is brought to you by our good mates at Cub Campers. To find out more, just head to cubcampers.com.au. The Murray River and Renmark in particular apparently is home to the wakeboarding. Now, I've run into some of the local boys and girls that have got all the tools to do it. They've offered to take me out for a run to have a look. They whisper and they reckon they'll get me in the water. I reckon they got bucklies of that, but I'm happy to go and have a look. So, the Murray River, you visit the Murray, you've sort of got to get out and have a go on it, you know, and we'd been out on the river boats and things like that, but when we got the opportunity with a few local young people offering to take us out for a blast on there, you couldn't say no, you know, and they're clearly good at wakeboarding, there's no doubt about that. They're out there doing flips and stuff. They're like, hey, Macca, get out the back and have a go. Oh, you know, couldn't say no, could I? It'd be rude. They've just taken me for a ride in the boat.
Sit down, just let the boat pull you out the water, keep your knees bent and hold on.
Sounds straightforward. Brace yourself. Do your seatbelt up on your lounge chair. You're about to get a chuckle, I suspect. What they didn't tell me until later is that no one gets in the water this time of year without a wetsuit. Not good, not good. I'll get up there and have a bit of a run. You'll see it. You'll see what you reckon, you know. I'll go, all right. I know how to throw myself around on that wakeboard, you know. Like a young fella, really, once I got going. Anyone can do it. Have a go at it, Nana. Don't bust a hip. Well, how about that? It's pretty amazing just how much better I got at it after instantly dropping 30 kilos and growing some hair. But anyway, after a while, those chilly Murray waters were getting a little bit nippy for my little Queensland bones, so I decided to call it a day. It's very cold. I'm always happy to pass a tip on to you guys if I've got one for you. And the one I've learnt today is, if you're going to go swimming in the Murray River in the middle of winter, wear a wetsuit. I'm off for a shower. And while I get the feeling back in me toes, you lot can check out the Aussie Swag camper that we've been towing around. This whole trip was a bit impromptu, you know. I was sitting in the office doing a bit of stuff. Next thing the boss is going, get out and make some telly. Well, I've had no plans. I don't know where I'm going, but I know I don't want to go on my own. So I gave James a ring from Aussie Swag. He's always out on the road because he does all the camping shows. He turns up with the Ultra D and I go, perfect. We've got a camper that we can go anywhere. It's not going to have any limitations as to what tracks we can take because it's built to take on them all. The word Aussie gets thrown in the front of so many things today and they don't all get made in Australia. but the Aussie swag is. You know, it's made in Australia by Aussies who love camping and touring, and they've been doing it for a long time. One of the things that really caught my eye about the Ultra D was its versatility. You know, if you wanted an overnight stop, you could just throw up the main section of tent really quickly. If you wanted a bit of shelter, put the awning up. But if you've got a family with you, it just keeps adding on, you know, like there's the family tent that goes on, then there's the ensuite tent that goes on, and it becomes this thing that's almost exactly what your home is. First night out and it's dark when we get to our campsite. Still need a feed, and I'm thinking, oh, this could be a drama. Next thing, James is just sliding kitchens out, opening pantries up. It's all wind protected. There was a bit of breeze there that night, and I'm thinking, this will be interesting, the gas stove. Is it going to blow out? No, just seems like they've thought about everything, and if there could have been a problem, they've modified it. We ended up poking down a couple of tracks that probably if we researched them a bit more, we might have found an easier way, but we were in and we were committed, and there were some fairly big holes there that we had to go through. The Ultra D behind James just followed him all the way through. At one stage there, he's got wheels in the air trying to get out of this hole, but it just made its way up. Like, the car seemed to struggle more than the camper did. It just really performed well. Well, if you're impressed, and I'm sure you are, and you want to find out some more about the Aussie Swag and all their options, just go to aussieswag.com.au and you'll find all the information you want. Well, you should never judge a book by its cover, but this looks like a pretty good pub, mate.
It's to do the Remarkable Hotel.
Remarkable, my goodness. Let's try it out.
Yeah, give it a go.
Like, how good's all this Art Deco?
Amazing. Haven't been in a pub like this for a long time.
And the beer? Magnificent.
It is. It makes my teeth tingle.
Tingle, well done. You reckon the Renmark might make its mark?
Yes, definitely. If the food stacks up.
Well, let's try the food and we'll see. We might have the pub of the week on our hands.
Could be.
Let's try it. Yet again, after an excellent feed, we've found ourselves with no other option but to give the Renmark Hotel the coveted golden tinny. Thanks for that, Petro, mate. You and your team tonight have gone above and beyond. It's been a fantastic...
Thank you.
Oh, mate, the food, the drinks, the service, red hot. We've got an award we give out, and I would like to present it to you now, mate.
Wow, thank you so much.
It's the What's Up Down Under Pub of the Week Gold Tinny, which I'm sure will take pride of place here in the pub. And I'd like to give it to you here tonight, mate.
That is awesome. Thank you so much.
No, thanks for having us, mate. It's been fantastic.
Not a problem.
Righto, we're off back to the caravan park, so wrap your fangs around this one.
When shopping for your new caravan, camper or motorhome, always look for the RV Map Accreditation Key. The RV Map Accreditation Key means you're purchasing from a manufacturer who has received accreditation through the Caravan Industry Association of Australia. To become RV Map accredited, manufacturers must commit to consistently building a product which adheres to the relevant Australian design rules, Australian standards, and all other relevant regulations. Manufacturers' products are regularly and independently audited, and all RV Map accredited manufacturers are committed to working with the industry to improve standards as well as their own product. Accredited manufacturers have unlimited access to extensive technical support to ensure their industry and product knowledge is continually up to date. When looking for an RV Map accredited camper, caravan or motorhome manufacturer or dealer, visit letsgocaravanandcamping.com.au and look for the key.
After the break, I spread my wings and learn how to fly.
What's up down under?
This episode of What's Up Down Under is brought to you by our good mates at Aussie Swag Campers. To find out more, just head to aussieswag.com.au. We all know that life's luxuries never end at Nova Caravans, and that, my friends, is not going to change. But I'll tell you what could change shortly is your luck, because your mates at Nova have decided to give away a Bravo caravan worth over $59,000. Inside the Bravo, you're going to discover a queen-size bed, full ensuite, single-piece roof, single-piece floor, and all the bells and whistles that you could possibly need to get out and enjoy yourself. So get online and enter at whatsupdownunder.com.au. Now, you can only enter once a day, but you can enter every day. So get busy and get on it. Well, over the years, I've heard of all sorts of themes for holidays, but how about this one? Riverland Flight Training. You turn up here, stay in your caravan. Every day, Tim takes you out there, teaches you to fly. By the time you leave here, you'll need an aeroplane with a tow bar to pull your caravan. Tim, what a great concept, mate.
Yeah, well, we try to keep it as cheap as we can. Recreational aviation is a great sport, and it is now very cost effective.
What do you reckon we go up for a bit of a lap and see if this is up my alley?
All right, sounds good.
Are you coming with me?
I will the first time.
I'd appreciate it if you would. I've seen plenty of different things that you can do while you're on holidays, and even things that tourist operators build holidays around. But I found it really novel that you can come here to Renmar, set up your caravan in this really nice location, and while you're there, why not get your pilot's licence, you know? Now, all this seems like it's become second nature to you. How many times do people have to go through this process before it is?
Look, it varies widely. Somebody starting absolutely from scratch. Young blokes, you'd expect to see them solo by about 10 or 12 hours.
Yep.
Somebody in their 50s, you could probably double that.
Yeah. Then Tim was so easy to deal with, you know. He threw me in that plane and I was in the driver's seat straight away. You know, left-hand seat in the plane is where the pilot is, and that's where he put me in. And I thought, oh, well, he's just sort of going to try and make it look like I'm having a pilot's lesson, a flying lesson. Nah, as soon as those wheels come off the ground, he takes his hands off everything and said, off you go. Well, yep.
Level flight, you're actually flying.
Well, how about that? That wasn't that hard at all. You didn't even tell me I was doing it, mate.
No, and the whole idea is to try and keep the aeroplane off the ground as long as possible. You could hear the stall warning blowing there.
Yeah.
That was saying it was really finished with flying. It should be stopped.
Yep.
And that's what you should just hear before it touches down.
No, really, it's just a controlled crash.
Wow, not much crash about it.
It was magnificent, mate. I think you've done it a couple of times before.
Yeah.
I can fly. I can fly. Well, that is a tourism experience that I'd never considered, but one I reckon you should put on your bucket list if you've ever wanted to learn how to fly and have a holiday at the same time. I'm going to head off now, but you stick around because you're going to love what's coming up next.
Thank you very much. Looks good. We love it when our What's Up Down Under viewers get a bargain, and that's why we have our WUDU Travel Saver card.
Now's the time to join, because during our Spring Saver sale, get 20% off the membership fee and start using your card to save hundreds on caravan and camping products, accessories and services. The WUDU Travel Saver card is accepted all over Australia and New Zealand, where you save on all types of accommodation and spas, theme parks and tourist attractions, car hire and restaurants. Even when you're not travelling, you continue to save. With over 6,000 participating businesses, your WUDU Travel Saver card gets you discount at the supermarket, movie theatres and petrol stations as well,
making this an everyday saver card.
To get 20% off during the Spring Saver sale, just go to whatsupdownunder.com.au and follow the links to the Travel Saver card. Sign up before November 30 and you'll receive 7 issues of the What's Up Down Under magazine as our gift.
Now that's a bargain that's hard to refuse.
After the break, we look back on our amazing journey.
What's up down under?
Win an Armour XD walk-up camper from Armadillo Campers valued up to $35,940. To enter, subscribe to the What's Up Down Under Travel Saver card for 12 months and receive 1 competition entry, plus our bi-monthly magazine and bonus DVDs. Thousands of discounts on holiday parks, tours, attractions. Subscribe for 2 years and receive 2 bonus entries. To find out more, just log on to whatsupdownunder.com.au/armadillo.
To celebrate their 70th birthday, Tabs Campers has given you a chance to win a $2,100 voucher and other great prizes. Enter today. It's easy. Just go to whatsupdownunder.com.au, go to the competitions page and follow the prompts.
Your chance to win your family an adventure through the Red Centre is running out because the 10 days in the NT competition won't last long. It's easy to enter. Just log on to whatsupdownunder.com.au, click on the competitions page and follow the prompts.
Australia's best value classifieds is caravancampingclassifieds.com.au. The best place to buy, sell and get the latest news and reviews.
Our journey was almost at an end, so James and I decided to stand around the barbie, have a bit of a yarn about our trip.
How good is this place?
It's a top spot, isn't it?
Bank of the Murray, Renmark, sun's going down. Where else would you rather be?
What's been your highlight of the whole trip?
Look, mate, so many. How about that Loveday four-wheel drive park?
That was pretty cool, wasn't it?
No. And how about those couple of pubs we went to?
Oh, I do enjoy a good pub.
Oh, yeah.
Gave out a few gold tinnies.
Yeah, well deserved.
Well, they were well deserved, otherwise we wouldn't have given them to him. What about Mungo? What do you think about Mungo?
Yeah, it was fantastic. Shame, we didn't have enough time to see it all. It's always the same on holidays, isn't it?
Can you ever have enough time to see everything? I mean, it's a pretty cool trip when you think about it. You could head off and within, let's say a week and a half, cover 3 states. So if you're taking the kids, they're going to be excited about that.
Yeah.
Talk about tick some bucket list jobs off. 3 states in a week and a half, all on the Murray. Beautiful river, history everywhere. I think it's worth doing. Well, unfortunately, that's all we got time for today, folks. It's been an amazing journey. 3 states in 3 weeks. The Cub and the Aussie Swag following James and I the whole way here to the Riverland region and Loveday 4x4 Park. We'll see you again next week as we show you what's up down under.